What is she doing? A young woman, mid-air, kimono fluttering, parasol in hand, leaps through a sky of cherry blossoms. If you've ever visited Kyoto's Kiyomizu-dera, you might recognise the structure behind her, the famous Stage of Kiyomizu. This is Ichiyōsai Hōbai's Kiyomizu-dera from his humorous series Comic Views of Kyoto. Here, Hōbai turned a common saying into an image, to jump from Kiyomizu's stage. A phrase still used today to mean taking a leap of faith, making an all-or-nothing choice. But in the Edo period, people actually jumped, and surprisingly, it wasn't about ending life, but preserving it. People believed that if they leapt with pure faith, their wish would come true, whether to cure illness, find love, or change their fortune, and that they would be protected from harm. The jump required immense courage, as the stage stands about 4 stories high, a marvel of overhanging architecture built entirely without nails. Between 1694 and 1864, the temple recorded 235 jumps, with an astonishing 85% survival rate. Most were ordinary townspeople from Kyoto, with about 70% being women, many in their teens or 20s. The oldest was 80, the youngest just 12, and one woman even jumped twice and survived both times. By the Meiji era, bamboo fences were added, and the practice was finally banned. So why did people believe this stage could make miracles happen? The answer lies in its deep connection with canon. Kiyomizu-dera was founded in 778 when the monk Kenshin followed a vision to Mount Ottawa and discovered a pure spring, the Ottawa Falls. There he met the sage Gyōei, who gave him a sacred tree, saying, "Carve an image of Kannon and build a temple here." Soon after, Kenshin met the warrior Sakanue no Tamuramaro, who helped him establish a temple dedicated to the 11-faced, 1,000-armed Kannon, the Bodhisattva of great compassion. Kannon's enduring appeal comes from the 25th chapter of the Lotus Sutra, often called the Kannon Sutra, where the Buddha proclaims that anyone who calls upon Kannon in distress will be saved. Over time, many came to believe that sincere prayer alone could make any wish come true, and so some leapt from the stage in faith. The stage itself, rebuilt in 1633 under Tokugawa Iemitsu, was originally a sacred performance space where performers faced the altar, not the view, offering their art to Kannon. Today, the leap from Kiyomizu's stage is remembered as the temple's most famous story, one that may seem absurd to us now, living in another age, but back then, people had few choices and turned to faith as their last hope. Since Kannon embodies compassion, when you visit, take a moment to reflect on what you already have, because once, people had to jump to reach it.